Good morning and welcome back to today's vlog. We're gonna do like a spring cleaning. There's many things that I want to do today. Today's Monday and I feel like it is just a great day to like reset the house, and I'm in a very good mood. Quick little chat before I start my spring cleaning. I'm also gonna get ready. It makes me feel a little more productive when I have makeup on and just more put together. So anywho, this morning, I mentioned in a couple of vlogs ago that I booked my children's wellness checks, and I don't know, I never really look forward to them, obviously, because usually my children are scared, they don't want anything to hurt, you know, the whole thing. Never had an experience like this, even like I feel like with myself. These doctors and nurses were so nice, so kind, and literally just the best. It was like they wanted to be there. And I'm sure there's so many nurses and doctors out there that are like happy to be at their job and not moping around. But every experience that we've had, at least in like pediatrics, has not been the great of a visit. Yeah, it's just kind of like gloom and doom every time we go. Today we're so nice, so kind, so interactive with my kids. There were no tears today. Everyone was happy, everyone was just like excited to try, and that's because of the doctors. Like, they made the experience so nice, and I was smiling the whole entire time because I'm like, we have never had an experience like this where the nurse is so kind and interactive and like asking the kids like, what arm do you want the blood pressure cuff on? What ear do you want me to look at first? And like just being silly with them. And it just makes a world of a difference when you have doctors and nurses like that actually want to be at their job and actually like enjoy it and make it fun. And it was just such a great experience, and it really put me in a good mood on this Monday morning. I'm just very happy. So it was a great morning. I appreciate all the nurses and doctors. I know my mom is a nurse, and yeah, it just takes a lot. It takes the right person to be a nurse and a doctor, and we appreciate all the nurses and doctors out there. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go out to the kitchen, and we're gonna start unloading the dishwasher, and I'll throw some clothes in the washing machine. It was 100 degrees yesterday, and now it is like 75 and windy and cold. Like, what in the world, Texas? What are you doing? Okay, now we're gonna unload the dishwasher. I don't think there's very many dishes in here. If you have not tried the Dolly Parton sweet cornbread, it is pretty good. Highly recommend. I made it the other night with some chicken and sweet potatoes. It was pretty good. Did you guys keep, if you have kids, do you keep all their papers and stuff and all their artwork? And like at some point I need to like toss some because he's not gonna want this when he gets older, I guarantee you. bathroom. Looks like people have just been spitting on the mirror. I think I clean this sink at least once a day, just because it gets so gross with the kids. Come in here with dirt and it just gets yuck very quickly. It's becoming like one of my morning chores to come in here and just wipe it down every morning, because most definitely needs it. Now for the bathtub. Figured out that leaving toys or anything in the bathroom, and maybe it's just because it's hard water, but leaving anything in the bathtub causes rust spots. So I've been trying to take everything out of the bath each night. If they bring toys in, I try to bring everything out of the bath so we don't get those rust spots, but it doesn't happen every night. I got a lot off the last time we did this, and it looks a lot better, but new spots are happening because I forget to take them out. Watch it because it's got new stuff for my bathroom and I'm loving it. So you should go watch it. It's fun, and let me know if you want me to do more of those, because I totally will. I have so much fun. Not saying I'm gonna buy stuff every time, but I'll definitely like go to stores and figure out what I think is cute and whatnot. So much fun. I love it. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. My bathtub, it's fine. In my bedroom, I'm gonna quickly wipe down our nightstands, and this area kind of seems to be the collecting spot of anything we don't know what to do with. I put it in here. Front entryway rug is washable, but I'm gonna try and we're gonna see how it goes. It needs to be washed. I'm thinking of replacing this rug and the kitchen rug. I'll show you in a second, because they're like cream, and those are both, well, the kitchen is heavily trafficked, but the front entryway is more traffic than I guess I thought it would be. So it's getting a little dusty and crusty. So probably gonna replace at least the front entryway one soon. But this is our kitchen rug, and I have to wash this thing all the time, once a week, or else it just looks gross. So yeah, she might have to go soon also. I'm gonna take a little break because I am kind of hungry. We stopped by the gas station after the kids' doctor's appointments, and we got them treats because they deserved it after their doctor appointment. And my son needed a little snack before he went to school. I'm kind of going through another like quick little fixation breakfast stack, whatever you call it. It is so good and it's so easy and so simple. All it is bread, any kind of bread, cottage cheese, honey, a little bit of cinnamon. Last night I put some strawberries on it and it was delicious. But I saw this Instagram hack that, actually I don't know if it's a hack, but I saw this on Instagram, and they say if you boil water and then dump it down your drains, that helps the gnats out of your drain. So I'm gonna boil water and then dump it down my drain in hopes that it helps keep those gnats away. I have noticed that we are getting some, so I'm gonna try to kill the nest before it gets too bad. I kind of burnt my toast. Yum. Now I'm gonna wash the kids' bathroom. For today. I was gonna wash my sheets, but I realized that I ran out of vinegar, and I like to throw vinegar in there to clean the wash before I wash my sheets. So I'm gonna have to get some of that probably today when I go to the grocery store, because if I don't, my sheets come out with like all the buildup from washing other things. So I need to get vinegar to wash my sheets, but I'll probably do that today or tomorrow, and no big deal. I just washed them like last weekend, so I can wait a couple more days. And I already cleaned the floors, so that's why I just vacuumed. I cleaned the floors this weekend. So we're good on that, but it feels good to like have the whole kitchen cleaned, wiped down, the sink cleaned out, and it feels like a good refresh. So if you have been needing to do a little reset, a little spring reset, there's nothing better. I'm gonna open my windows and let some of that fresh air in, and it feels so good. So hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.